Think your iPhone is customized? Think again. Apple just changed the whole game. This isn't about new widgets or themes. This is the new liquid glass design in iOS 27, and I'm going to show you how to master it. But more importantly, we're going to cut through the noise. There's a lot of hype out there, but we're going to stick to what we know from the current beta. This is your first look at the biggest visual update Apple has given us in years, and we'll walk through how to create a stunning, depth-filled look for your iPhone that's genuinely achievable right now. This is a real guide to exploring what's possible. Let's get into it. All right, before we start tweaking things, let's get on the same page. What is this new liquid glass feature, and what does it actually do? Apple has been evolving its design language for years, and iOS 27 refines the frosted, translucent, liquid glass look they've been building. The big news is that they've finally given us more control. In iOS 27, there's a new system-wide slider that lets you customize the look of these glass-like elements. Based on what Apple has confirmed, this slider is designed to let you adjust the translucency of interface elements all the way from ultra clear to fully tinted, with a major goal being to balance style with readability. It's a continuous slider, not just a simple on-off switch. So when can you get your hands on this? As of mid-2026, iOS 27 is in beta. It was announced at WWDC 2026, with the developer beta dropping almost immediately. Apple also announced a public beta is coming this July, so if you're waiting for a more stable version, it's right around the corner. The full public release for everyone is expected in September 2026, which is typical for major iOS updates. As for which devices can run it, iOS 27 supports all iPhones that could run iOS 26, meaning the iPhone 11 series and all later models. One quick note on Apple Intelligence. Some of the most advanced new AI features, especially related to the new Siri, will require an iPhone 17 Pro or newer. But for the visual customization we're talking about today, an iPhone 11 or newer is all you need. Ready to jump in? To play with the new liquid glass setting today, you'll need to install iOS 27. Let's find this new slider and see what it can do. In the current developer beta, the slider has been found in Settings, Appearance. Keep in mind, since this is a beta, the final location could change. Inside, you'll find what we're looking for, a new slider for liquid glass. It's incredibly intuitive. As you move the slider, your iPhone's interface updates in real time, which is perfect for seeing exactly how your changes look against your wallpaper and icons. If you slide it to the left, you push towards maximum transparency for an ultra-clear look. This makes the background wallpaper highly visible through the dock, folders, and other interface elements. It's not just turning the effect off, it's a sleek, almost perfectly transparent aesthetic. If you slide it to the right, you do the opposite, increasing the opacity to create a fully tinted or frosted glass effect. This heavily blurs the background, which can dramatically improve the readability of app names and widget text. The midpoint is Apple's default setting, which strikes a nice balance between clarity and depth. My advice? Don't just set it and forget it. Experiment. The perfect setting for you will depend entirely on your personal style and, more than anything, your wallpaper. By the way, if you're finding this guide helpful in navigating iOS 27, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets me know you want more deep dives like this one. I can't stress this enough. This new customization slider is only half the battle. The entire effect lives or dies by your wallpaper choice. A busy wallpaper can make this awesome feature look like a mess. So what makes a good wallpaper for this? Look for images with gentle contrast and a mix of light and dark areas. Abstract gradients, moody landscapes, or dark backgrounds with pops of color work incredibly well. These kinds of images let the glass effect create a real sense of physical depth, making your icons look like they're floating. In iOS 27, app icons have been updated to appear sharper, with more defined refractions, and a good wallpaper makes them truly shine. For the most consistent results, especially while on the beta, you might want to stick with a static photo. This could be any picture from your camera roll, a solid color, or an emoji wallpaper. This helps ensure your chosen aesthetic stays locked in. Try to avoid wallpapers with busy, high-frequency patterns like complex line art directly behind your icons. This can sometimes create a distracting shimmer under the glass effect. The goal here is serene depth, not visual noise. Spend some time finding a few great wallpapers, and you'll take this customization from good to absolutely breathtaking. Mastering the slider is step 1. Building a cohesive aesthetic is the end goal. Let's pull it all together. First, the lock screen. When you long press to customize your lock screen, you can still adjust your widgets and the clock font. In iOS 27, that system-wide liquid glass setting you adjusted earlier should harmonize with your lock screen, creating a unified look. For instance, a more tinted, frosted setting will likely carry over to your notifications and lock screen widgets, making them easier to read against your wallpaper. For an extra pop, especially with a clearer glass setting, try enabling bold text under Settings, Accessibility, Display, and Text Size. It's a clean way to make everything more readable without adding clutter. Next, the home screen. After setting your liquid glass level, long press to enter jiggle mode and start arranging your layout to complement the new depth. If you've gone for a clearer look, maybe try a minimalist setup with fewer icons to really show off that wallpaper. If you're using a more tinted, frosted style, you can pack in more icons and widgets since they'll be much easier to read. While new toggles to remove icon names aren't in the beta, the real customization comes from using existing tools in a new way. For a super clean look, anchor your screen with a large clock or photo widget and use stacks to save space. Group your apps into folders that match your wallpaper's color scheme. The liquid glass effect should apply to these folders, making them look like little panes of frosted glass. Finally, for a pro-level setup, use focus modes to create different home screens for different moods. You could have a clear, minimalist screen for the evening and a more tinted, info-dense layout for your workday. Since the liquid glass setting is system-wide, it will apply beautifully to whichever home screen is active. So, there you have it. The new customization in iOS 27 isn't just another toggle, it's a real tool for personal expression. It's a feature that lets you dial in the exact look and feel you want, from ultra clear and modern to soft, tinted, and focused. We've covered what the feature is, how to get the beta, how to master the new slider, and how to combine it with the right wallpaper and layout to create a truly personalized iPhone experience. The power is now in your hands. You get to decide exactly how much glass you want to see. I can't wait to see what you all come up with. Once you get your setup dialed in, take a screenshot and tag me on social media. I'll be featuring my favorites. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, make sure you're subscribed for more iOS 27 secrets and customization guides. Now, go make your iPhone your own.